Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Camp Buddy. Last time I left you off 2 months ago. I've taken so many breaks during this playthrough of Camp Buddy. It is insane. But, last time I can't quite remember what happened. I think we had a flashback scene with Yoshinori and Aiden. Aiden's dad died in the flashback, and then they kissed under shooting stars or something. Anyway, let's just get back into it. What was on the log? Let's just take a look at the log. Yeah, right here they were under shooting stars or something. And then Claremont called them.
Mr. Flynn.
And he's like, it's unfortunate you're not gonna become a culinary star. You're destined for mediocrity, apparently. But he says he's satisfied and he's happy. I know I'll be happy being Camp Buddy's special chef. Well, it sounds like you've fully made up your mind. I won't try and convince you any further. You can relax and not concern yourself about this anymore, but I would like to express that the offer will stay on the table. Consider it an open opportunity should you ever change your mind.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your generosity, Mr. Claremont. Thank you for giving me a chance.
Farewell.
Of course. Until next time.
Ugh.
Woo. Well, that happened.
Great job.
You did great, Aiden. You were very professional, and everything you said came from the heart. You didn't need my help talking to Mr. Claremont after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually talking about serious stuff like that over the phone gives me a bit of anxiety. Especially when it's turning down something I was reaching for in the past. Does that happen often over the phone? Turning down something you were reaching for in the past that you have anxiety about it? Seems highly specific.
Well,
After my dad passed, I was so determined to pursue cooking, knowing it was the one thing I was really good at. I went back to working all sorts of jobs to make money and save for a degree.
actually,
In my head, I wasn't just following in my dad's footsteps, but also trying to fulfill my end of our promise to be back together.
Aiden.
But then, in the middle of all that, I finally heard from you, asking me to come back to Camp Buddy.
Well,
It was only when I got the job here that I found out you lost your dad. So as soon as I knew that camp needed help, you were the first person to come to mind.
I appreciate it.
I'm really glad you decided to accept. Even still, I tried to save face by convincing everyone that I was only coming back to make enough money for college. When deep inside, all I wanted was to be back. I wish I had the courage to ask you exactly how things went down when we were apart. I knew you were trying to move on, so I didn't want to bring it up unless you
I'm
did.
sorry.
I know it's inexcusable, especially since I'm the only one you would have counted on.
don't worry.
Don't blame yourself, Yoshi. I was the one who chose to hide everything from you. You were the one on your first job as an official Scoutmaster at the time.
Besides,
And considering you were left in charge of the entire camp with lots of staff and scouts, I saw how much you were dealing with. I really didn't want to burden you anymore. I was just happy enough to be with you again.
Aiden.
I'd say your best quality is the way you always hold your head high and look at things so positively. You sure it's not my jacked bod and charming personality?
Of course.
I love that about you. Wait, of course I love that about you just as much.
What?
But in all seriousness, you never showed anyone a sign of what you had to go through. Not only were you cheerful, but you were ready to help me and the camp out any way you could.
Aiden.
Even when everyone left Camp Buddy after last year's scandal, you were the only one who stuck around. I honestly don't know where I'd have ended up if you weren't there for me.
Thanks.
So I'm really thankful, Aiden.
Aww.
You're gonna make me tear up, Yoshi. But hey, you've done just as much for me. And not just by taking me back and giving me a home again. Working with you these last few years made me feel useful. It helped me to move my past pain.
Good thing.
And once you guys made me a Scoutmaster, I really felt like I belonged here. I couldn't have asked for anything more, so I just wanted that to last for as long as I could. And now with the choice you made, it's going to last forever.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly. I used to believe that I didn't have a choice with what life threw at me, so I just let things happen and felt content as they were. But if there's something I realized from all this, I've always been making decisions for myself. From choosing to try and pursue a career despite failing, to accepting your offer to return and staying despite everything that happened along the way.
So?
Now I choose something I truly want for myself.
Thanks.
So thanks for staying by my side and supporting my decision, Yoshi.
Of course.
Of course, Aiden. I'll always be here for you.
Oof.
Finally, I got all that off my chest. Making that decision gave me some real closure. I'm done being stuck in my ways and just going with the flow, sweeping every bad thing under the rug and thinking it'll all go away.
Alright.
From now on, I won't let anything take my happiness away.
That's the spirit.
I'm really proud of you, Aiden.
Sheesh.
So this is what it's like to be cheesy. Can't believe it took me this long to catch it from you, considering how much we're stuck together. I hate to break it to you, but you're just gonna have to deal with me forever.
Oh.
You telling me we're gonna be more than just boyfriends now? There you two are.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Guro. Sorry for the delay. Aiden just had to give Mr. Claremont a call.
It's fine.
It's fine. How did it go?
Well,
I ended up turning down the offer. I don't think it was the right path for me, Gramps. I had a feeling that you'd end up choosing that, Aiden. I mean, he did make a mistake by not doing that. Like, what's the harm in going away for a couple years? It's just like going to college. Just, like, calm down. You guys, like, Yoshi and Aiden will survive if he goes off to college. Well, maybe not. I mean, I think they should be able to survive. They're both adults, but Aiden couldn't handle it in that ending, I guess, so whatever. I was sure you and everybody else would be shocked. Pretty sure what I just did goes against the norm.
Nonsense.
As long as you're happy, whatever your decision, it'll always be the right choice. I support you regardless, and I think that applies to the rest of us here at Camp Buddy as well. Thanks, Gramps.
Either way.
I'm glad to see you both finally resolving things with each other. We'll need you two more than ever from here on out.
I got this.
Roger that, Gramps. You can count on us. Now let's get on with things before this cheese train gets out of control. Aiden. I actually came here to fetch you two for our agenda today. The workers have just arrived and we're gathering to discuss resuming our expansion project.
Right.
Oh, right. That's today. Looks like we're back to the grind again, huh?
Yes.
Hopefully we're through all the seasonal hiccups, and we have until spring to finish everything.
It will be fine.
Now that I'm not going anywhere, I'm sure we can pull it off. Said like a true Scoutmaster. Shall we go meet the workers then? We'll have a short briefing on each department's status.
Yes, sir.
Of course, sir. We're right behind you.
Phew.
What was I doing for him? Annoying voice? Woo! It's so nice to see the camp crowded again.
Dope.
It's lively. Wait until you see it with the campers. This place is cramped.
That's a relief.
Good thing we expanded the camp. I don't think we would have been able to accommodate everyone next term if we hadn't.
Really?
Were there only a few scouts last term? It was honestly our lowest turnout ever.
What?
What? Wait, what was I doing for her again? Amelia? I need to stop taking 4-month breaks between each video in this game, for this game. What? How the heck did you manage to get sponsored by Claremont with hardly anyone here then?
Well,
Let's just say the last batch really showed off the spirit of Camp Buddy.
Huh?
You mean Katero and his friends?
That's right.
They really left an impression on me, even in the short time I spent with them. Makes me curious about their story.
All right.
Alright everyone, I've relayed our plans to the workers. Let me just summarize to each department what the upcoming tasks are.
Jin.
For the tech upgrades, Jin, you'll be working alongside the construction department to set up necessary groundwork for security cameras and internet connections.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, the layout's already prepared.
Good job.
Other than that, you continue working on the camp database website and any integrations.
Furthermore,
Next, for the construction, aside from the tech integrations, your task is mostly continuing the infrastructure plans already being worked on. When I spoke with the workers, they were all expecting to need to do repairs, but were quite happy to learn that we had already completed the majority of them.
I guess all our initiative paid off then. We'll get things back on track today, sir.
yes, sir.
You can count on us.
Great.
Good. Please let us know immediately if any other concerns come up. For Ada and Yoshinori, you'll both continue your maintenance tasks and staff welfare duties.
Gotcha, Gramps. You've got nothing to worry about.
Sir.
We'll keep updating you as usual if there are any issues in our department, sir.
All right.
In addition, Miss Komorova will officially assist with the maintenance tasks, so please take her under your wing as well.
Look how the tables have turned. Don't push it.
Yuri.
As for Yuri, and I will keep handling all the required paperwork and coordination with Mr. Claremont. We'll make sure everything's taken care of for the next summer term on the admin side.
More like secretary work.
Don't get the wrong idea.
I'd switch tasks any day.
Is that clear?
That should be everything then. Is everyone clear on our goals?
Yes,
Excellent.
sir.
Excellent, that's all for today's meeting. Let's get to work. I don't like how they all smile and say yes, sir, sometimes. No one's ever that happy to say yes, sir, if
Oh,
they have to.
feels good to be back in the kitchen. We got lots of mouths to feed today.
Yeah. Although I think we left some dirty dishes last night.
Oh, drats. Mind doing some washing while I get started prepping?
Sure, Huh? Is somebody else in here?
Whoa, Amelia. Why are you washing dishes?
Would you rather have everyone eat off of dirty plates? I'm simply performing my duties as an official member of the maintenance department.
Amelia, you
You're like
really amaze me
janitorial.
every day with how much you've changed.
Yeah, I feel like the old Amelia died and was replaced by an evil doppelganger.
Oh, you flatter me too much. Dishwashing isn't that revolutionary to be so highly credited for.
I guess accepting compliments wasn't part of the job description.
Seriously, though, it's the least I could do. Ever since Yuri and I became roommates, she's been giving me a lot of advice. I've never had anyone as close as that before. So, I really just want to give off the same energy.
Who would have thought the girls who pulled each other's hair are besties now?
She's still annoying, don't get me wrong, but we're learning to deal with each other better. I guess I should take the time to thank both of you as well for having a constant open mind and giving someone like me a second chance. You all helped me realize I don't need to let my past dictate my present. Especially when others have gone through their own pains and struggles similarly, if not worse than my own. My actions definitely have consequences, and I'm the only one responsible for them.
Look at all her character growth.
I know I'm nowhere near to making up for them, but it's better late than never.
That's a good way to look at it, Amelia. What matters is that you've chosen the right path and are doing the right thing.
Oh, come on. Haven't you already given me the exact same advice multiple times? I did something wrong, regardless of my reasons. So I will apologize. We are adults after all.
That's Yoshi for you. He's hardwired to give advice, so he can't help it.
Hey!
There we go. All done. Sorry for taking up space in the kitchen. You're good to start cooking now. Ugh, looks like I messed up the manicure Yuri gave me. Oh, I'll just have to ask her to give me another one. Toodles!
Hey, what's with that dazed smile, Yoshi?
Oh, sorry, Aiden. I'm just so overjoyed to see this side of Amelia.
Looking at other people like that, you're gonna make me jealous.
Hey, it's not like that.
I don't know. She always called you a special friend back then.
Oh, come on, Aiden. When are you ever gonna let that go?
I guess there never was a chance. One of you just doesn't swing that way.
You know, I just realized, it's like, I was thinking as soon as I finished this route, we would be done with Scoutmaster's season, but then I realized I still have to do Goro's route. What? How have I been slacking on this game so much? How do I still... I still have like half the game to go. This is crazy.
Can't we get to work already?
Yep. Let's get cooking,
And he
good
does
looking.
not swing that way. Aiden and I spent the rest of the morning in the kitchen, making lunch for everyone and distributing them to all the workers. Once all the lunches had been handed out, we went around the camp doing maintenance tasks, and before we knew it, the sun was setting.
Whew.
A nice hot shower really helped wash off all that sweat.
Yeah.
It's nice to take a short break to rest our backs and breathe a little.
If you know what I mean.
Don't get too relaxed. We only have an hour before we have to start prepping for dinner.
Of course.
Of course, of course. We're gonna be crazy busy for the next few months again, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a long winter. We'll be working till all the snow melts outside. I can't believe that when we started this project months ago, I was worried about not being able to do anything. You get more than what you asked for. Yeah, I couldn't have been more wrong. When I became a Scoutmaster here, I never stopped grinding, always afraid of screwing something up.
What?
For the first time in years, I'm happy that Camp Buddy doesn't have to deal with the risk of closure or damage control anymore. It's been nice to have some time to actually focus on ourselves too.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus I wouldn't have ever been able to deal with all that stuff from my past, so I'm glad.
You're right.
Me too. It's nice to know that we both got some closure. From here on out, we can really focus on what's ahead of us. You could almost say this was a Scoutmaster season. Isn't the game... No, wait. The game is Scoutmaster season now. It used to be Scoutmaster season. I think I might still put that in my titles. I have no idea.
Sheesh.
But sheesh, adulting really sucks. I kinda miss how simple our lives were during our first term. Now every decision we make has either serious words or consequences. Back then, everything was just one exciting thing after another. All we ever worried about was getting caught. Stupid crushes or promises we didn't fully understand. I guess that's why I'm so passionate about being a Scoutmaster. It's like I get to relive those memories through the Scouts. Well, with twice as many enrollees, let's see if you can handle all that youthful energy. Haha, we know what you mean by youthful energy.
Leave it to me.
After this off-season, I'm ready to get back to it. I can't wait to teach the Scouts again.
All right.
Then let's make sure that they have the best camp buddy to come back to.
Everyone proceeded to work for the rest of the winter, continuing where we left off with all the new goals set for us.
We've already seen this, but, I don't know, maybe if it's slightly different now, I'll just let it play out.
Thankfully, the weather didn't act up for the rest of the season, letting Lloyd, Darius, and all the workers continuously make progress on the construction. Jin was also able to finish the website and all the necessary tech integrations for the camp. I don't know how we would have been able to pull off all these amazing changes if not for their expertise. Meanwhile, Sir Goro kept the entire project well managed, making sure we stayed on schedule. Thankfully, Yuri was there to assist him so he wasn't as stressed with all the paperwork as he used to be. Aiden and I kept up our regular maintenance duties, but this time around we had Amelia doing most of the other chores like cleaning and laundry. She would complain as usual, but she did the job well and got it done on time. With this, Aiden started having much more time for himself, and he used it to make our meals at camp much more special. I could tell that the opportunity he was offered made him more inspired and determined to try out new things. All in all, it was amazing to see everyone work towards a common goal, all while enjoying our time together. The days flew by and we saw the fruits of our labor take shape as we came closer and closer to completion. Even with all the work, we still managed to sneak in another party for the holidays. And of all people, Yuri even suggested that we drink together. We all laughed and talked as we reminisced about old times. We all felt like we were back at our very first term at Camp Buddy. and I wouldn't have changed it for anything. The snow started to thaw, and with spring just around the corner, we could clearly see how much progress we made. I can't wait for the scouts to see how much this place has grown.
Yeehaw. Yay, it's spring, it's beautiful.
Good job.
This is such a wonderful day for Camp Buddy. We've all been working towards this moment for so long. Just a year ago, I couldn't have dreamed that something like this was possible, and I have you all to thank for that.
I'm glad.
This project has been a reminder of how far we've all come as a team, and how much I owe to each and every one of you.
Mr. Claremont.
I'd also like to give a special thanks to Mr. Claremont, as without him, we'd never have had this opportunity to grow.
Thank you.
Thank you again, sir, for everything you've done, and for being here to celebrate with us today.
No problem.
It was my pleasure, Mr. Nomaru.
Furthermore,
Lastly, I want to dedicate this success to the Scouts. They may not be here right now, but their spirit is what allowed this place to endure. They are what makes this place worth fighting for.
now.
Why does it look like Claremont's still in his winter clothes? It's spring.
Now, let's all celebrate the completion of our goals. To Camp Buddy and to the future.
Cuts ribbon.
Guys,
Of course, this celebration wouldn't be complete without a reward for everyone's hard work.
Aiden!
Our wonderfully talented chef Aiden has prepared a reception party for our success. Let's use the last of our time together as a team to remember the good memories and the hard work on this project.
Great job.
This is a truly momentous day, so eat your hearts out and celebrate these final moments with each other. Well, see, it does still happen. Now, I'm actually curious what happens if you go ahead and fail the minigame entirely. Maybe I'll try that in the next video. But I'm going to end it here for today. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video for Camp Buddy. Hopefully the last video, I think? I mean, we don't have much left, right? So, hopefully the last video. Bye, guys.